Snow falls like a soft whisper on the city, blanketing everything in a quiet hush. Christmas lights twinkle, casting a warm jeweled glow on the empty streets. Outside a closed cafe, a woman sits on the cold pavement. She holds her child tight, a small body wrapped in a worn but clean coat, shielding her from the biting wind. The child, nestled in her mother's embrace, is focused on the half of a small sandwich in her tiny hands. The mother watches her own half untouched, a portrait of calm dignity against the festive backdrop. There's no despair in her eyes, only a quiet resilience, a profound and unshakable grace that seems to hold the cold at bay. The city celebrates around them a world away, but here, in this small circle of warmth, there is only a mother and her child. The purr of a luxury engine breaks the silence. A sleek black car glides to a stop by the curb. The back door opens and a man steps out. He's tall, dressed in a sharp-tailored suit that speaks of boardrooms and success. This is a man accustomed to being in control, to solving problems with a phone call or the stroke of a pen. He adjusts his tie, his gaze sweeping over the decorated storefronts, a faint smile on his face. Then, he sees them, the woman and her child, a stark contrast to the evening's opulence. His smile falters, replaced by a look of concern. He closes his car door softly and walks towards them, his expensive leather shoes making no sound on the fresh snow. He reaches into his coat, his movements gentle, pulling out a thick wallet. He approaches with a warm, practiced smile, the kind meant to put people at ease. He crouches down slightly, extending a handful of bills and a small, elegantly wrapped box of food from a nearby high-end restaurant. "Merry Christmas," he says, his voice soft. "Please, let me help. It's cold out here. For the child, at least." The woman looks up. Her eyes, clear and steady, meet his. There is no gratitude, no desperation, only a quiet, unwavering calm. She gently pushes his hand away. "I don't do charity," she says. Her voice is not harsh or proud, but simple, a statement of fact. The CEO is taken aback. He's used to his offers being accepted, often with tears of relief. He's a philanthropist, a man who believes in giving back. He's never been refused before. "I'm sorry," he says, a little flustered. "I didn't mean to offend. I want to help." He gestures to the food, the money. "It's Christmas. No one should be out in this cold." She looks from his expensive suit to his earnest face. "I appreciate the thought," she replies, her voice even. "But pity is not a meal I want to feed my daughter. We are not a tragedy for you to fix on Christmas Eve so you can feel good about yourself. We need an opportunity, not a handout. We need respect, not sympathy." The CEO stands there, the snow melting on his shoulders, the money still in his hand. Her words echo in the quiet street, sharp and clear. For a moment, the world around them seems to fade. He sees her not as a problem to be solved, but as a person. He sees the worn-out certificate of excellence peeking from her bag, a testament to a different life. He imagines her in an office, confident and capable, her mind sharp, her work ethic strong. He sees flashes of a life that was late nights studying, the proud moment of graduation, a small but tidy apartment filled with books and dreams. He sees her working tirelessly, excelling, only to have it all swept away by a sudden illness, a company collapse, a series of misfortunes that had nothing to do with her skill or her will. She didn't fall, she was pushed, and through it all, she held on to the one thing no one could take from her, her dignity. The CEO slowly puts the money back into his wallet. He looks at her, really looks at her, and sees the strength she was talking about. He sees the quiet fire in her eyes, the unyielding spirit. This isn't a woman who needs saving. This is a woman who needs a chance to save herself. A new thought forms in his mind, replacing the easy solution of charity with something more meaningful, more real. "You're right," he says, his voice different now, stripped of its earlier condescension. There's a newfound respect in his tone. "Forgive me, you mentioned an opportunity." He pulls out a business card. "My company is expanding. We're opening a new administrative department after the holidays. It's a management position. It requires sharp organizational skills, dedication, and a strong character." He pauses, holding the card out to her. "It requires someone like you. The job is yours, if you want it. It's not a gift. You'll have to prove yourself. You'll have to work hard." The woman stares at the card, her composure finally cracking. Just for a second, a single tear escapes and traces a path down her cold cheek, but she quickly wipes it away. This wasn't charity. This was a lifeline, a door, a way back. She looks at her daughter, asleep now, her face peaceful. Hope, a feeling she had carefully packed away, begins to stir. It feels fragile, but warm. She reaches out and takes the card, her fingers brushing his. Her voice is steady again when she speaks, but it holds a new weight, a new resonance. "I accept," she says. "On one condition." The CEO waits. "I start at the bottom. I'll take an entry-level position. I will earn that management role. I will not have it given to me." A slow smile spreads across the CEO's face. It's a genuine smile, one of deep admiration. He nods. "Deal." He opens the back door of his car. The nearest five-star hotel is 2 blocks away. "I've already booked you a suite for the week. Consider it a signing bonus. Your first official task is to get your daughter somewhere warm. We can discuss the details of your employment tomorrow. My treat for dinner." For the first time, she smiles back. It's a small, hesitant smile, but it lights up her face, chasing away the shadows.